Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans out there, and welcome to our Extra Credit Duckling Showcase Week 4. I am your host, DarkWinnieX, joined in the booth by Luffy DV, whose name I'm slowly starting to remember how to say properly. I say that because it reminds me that I screw it up every time.
It's fine. Darkmoon can tell me whatever he wants.
You're super accommodating. I appreciate that. It's on me. It's just on me. So, anyway.
It's fine.
We are doing week 4, and in celebration of the fact that on Sundays, they are doing the Planet Party as our flag reveals, we are going to be doing head-to-head races for the next 3 weeks here on the Extra Credit classes. So, Luffy and myself will be actually racing these as we talk about them. But of course, before we can actually race them, we have to talk about them in detail-ish for the browser flags. So we're going to go over that first, and then we'll get into the race. So, today's theme, Luffy reminded me, because, I don't know, I made these weeks ago, I can't remember, is going to be trapped chests. That is what we are emphasizing this time. So, some of the things that you've seen the last few times on the extra credits are going to remain the same. You're still right, for instance, Short Topher, include Fiend tiles. This time it will be refight all Fiends, so you will want to make sure your party is going to be able to handle all 4 of the Fiends. But it's still easier than having to do a long Topher. Like, yeah.
If you bounce, it's not as painful. You just have to go back in and go through, the fights again. You don't have to go through floors, but it's going to be fine until it's not, but it'll be all right.
It's at max, it's a 3-minute time loss as opposed to the 10 or so per wipe. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Long Topher can get pretty costly, and it's important for you to know how bad Long Topher can be, but we're emphasizing other things on the extra credits, so that's not important to us right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Scaling is going to be kind of standard. It's the easier enemies that you're probably used to on the extra credit, 97% scaling. Boss stats are up to normal. Experience is going to be nice at 3 times, plus 250, my brain is slow, and 10% per key item. So experience has actually gotten a nice boost, and at 10% per key item, once you get a full complement, experience is going to be kind of stupid.
Yeah, these are flags you like to see when you're taking, a black belt here, high XP, you would think initially, but we'll get into why that's not going to be...
Not necessarily, yeah.
Not necessarily tonight.
And there is one, on this screen, it's already important for me to point out one thing. Overworld encounter rate and dungeon encounter rate is set to 0. So if you're looking to find a walk and grind to get enemies along the way, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that tonight. And that'll make other dungeons, it'll make these flags feel fast at times.
It will. Oh, yeah. Walk right through them.
Yeah, you're going to be walking through dungeons. You'll see. These are really good to work on your exact routing and your pathing through dungeons. This is what this is going to teach you tonight, how to work on that.
And I'm sure more than once you're going to hear me go, there's 2 wasted steps as I take the wrong turn, but...
Yeah. You form good habits when you can do it here, when you don't have to worry about encounters.
Yeah. Okay, so incentives. We are starting with a bunch of stuff. All the locations are turned on, including the Eucardia Islands incentive, which is important. Worth noting, Ice Cave and Ordeals are both random, which for those ones is not the end of the world. You don't get to do the Ice Cave skip jump, maybe, unless you're lucky and one of those 3 chests right there that you can warp to, has it in them. But Ice Cave is also not bad to go through, just for the sake of all the treasure that's down there.
Yeah, and flags like this, we'll get into why you're going to want to go to certain places, when we get down to where we're going to be getting our experience from. So you'll want to form that into your head.
Yeah. Other things to point out, Earth Cave, Earth Cave, Sea Shrine are both set to behind gating, and what that means is you need the rod to get past the vampire plate, and then the treasure chest, there's 5 in one room and 3 on the other on Earth 4. That is the ones behind gating there, that Earth 4. The other one with Sea Shrine behind gating means the TFC chest, the only chest in the Sea Shrine that requires a key.
Yeah, that's a bit of a troll one right there, but I like it. I can respect it.
I prefer having it there to having it anywhere else in Sea Shrine, because at least you know where it is.
Exactly, yeah.
Then Canaria Locked is random, which barely affects anything because it's 6 chests all in the same area. And Marsh Locked is random, but it's important to note that means it's in one of the 3 locked rooms. So again, you more or less know where it is.
Right, exactly.
And if you're lucky,
Marsh Cave random can put anything in, like, the floors you normally check. Marsh Cave locked random will just make it those 3 locked doors at the bottom of Marsh basement, so it's not too bad.
It's the best Marsh. And with Vanilla Marsh on, you check the one chest in the middle there, that traditionally has an item, and then you go hit the 3 locked if you can, and you're done. Good to go.
You want a single dip Marsh in these kind of flags if you can, but we'll see if that can happen or not.
Yep. So, what you get along with that, everything is in the pool, including the Masamune, the Vorpal, the Defense Sword, the Thor Hammer, the White Shirt, the Black Shirt, and the Ribbon. So there's going to be a lot of stuff and a lot of duds.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to be taking, a lot of chests as you go because you're going to be looking for something. So this is fine.
Yeah, it's good. And there's plenty of gear in there no matter what party comp you decide to do. Even a Thief party comp with the Vorpal and Defense Sword is actually kind of reasonable with these kinds of ideas. So,
yeah, the scaling makes that, in play.
Standard overworld, open progression with extended open. I know you've heard this before. We'll go over it again here. That means pretty much anywhere on the Circle C is open to you right from the start, especially if you have the canoe. The edit to link the 2 river systems by Crescent Lake is on. The path to Dwarfs from Canaria is on, and the path through that river system down to Elfland is on, so you don't need the canoe to get through that side. Plenty of openings on the Circle C, and those are the only map edits we have to worry about. Maps. This is all standard. This is all stuff you should know. Gaia shortcut, Lefetish hospitality, only important things. Everything else, if you turn the randomizer on, these are all the defaults. And honestly, I think Gaia shortcut's going to become a default soon anyway. People seem to like it.
Yeah, we're going to get into something that's not default on these flags yet in a little while.
Soon. We're not there yet. I'm going down in order, building up to it. Soon. Free bridge, free canoe, which actually, when we get to actually playing, I need to make sure I mark that off on my side of the tracker. Because I did, and then the important things to note here, and this is the screen that's really important to us. There's no encounters on the overworld. There's no encounters in dungeons. There are, however, 50 trapped chests. Yep. That includes rare treasures, common treasure, excluding common treasures, excluding incentivized item, and the trap chest will be marked with a little X so you know. So, you find a trap chest and you think you can take it, because that's going to be your experience right now.
Yep. These will be B-side encounters in there as well, so they're going to be like they're going to be a double-edged sword. There's going to be a lot of XP in those chests, but is it going to be able to kill it is the question.
Yeah, and that's the important thing, though. Allocated formations, all alternate formations, are allocated to a random chest. So, we'll get into specifically which ones they're going to be, again, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, it's going to be the important ones. Some of the very lucrative fights that you can take, those are going to be in the chests. And with good experience, sometimes it's good to know where a trap chest is, and maybe come back to it a little bit later when you have a few more key items under your belt. But that's a balance to take, yeah. So, standard magic, standard shops, nothing to see here. Enemies, though, and this is the other thing that's important to note. We talked about how the trap chests are your experience. The trap chests are your only experience beyond a fight with Bahamut. Because trap tiles are also removed. No encounters, no trap tiles. So, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this is something that you're going to want to think about here also. Where are your chest dense locations? Because you're going to want to seek them out.
Yep. Party draft. So what this is going to do is you notice that all the characters are lit, but you don't have a chance to select them. Instead, there's a pool of 8 characters that we don't know what they are yet, although I think Luffy was looking when I wasn't paying attention. The pool is going to be 8 random characters, and you get to make a party out of those 8. You know the other player... Excuse me. Pardonne. You know the other character or other player in the race, if you're racing, is going to have the exact same pool, but how they build their party could be different from yours. So, this is all about learning to work with the inconveniences. Yep,
we're going to have a selection that is going to be equal for both of us. We'll have the same party selection process, but we might not take the same one.
So yeah, if I have like 3 thieves, 2 white mages, and 3 black mages, Luffy's going to have the same exact party comp that he gets to work with as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if that's what we actually have, but I'd play that. That's a good party.
It's fairly decent. You rolled us some okay stuff.
Okay. Class-wise, BD crit rate halved is on. We'll see if that matters. Double thief and ninja hit growth is on. We'll see if that matters. No class blur syncs though, so what we get is what we get. Oh, I think there's actually one other thing in scaling that I want to point out. Let's go back for a sec. No, there is not. I was wondering if I turned on EXP chests or not. I did not. No EXP chests. Okay, good. Just so we know. Gear. One random AoE caster item, and then the usual stuff that's always turned on. This is important, and Luffy's going to speak to this as well, I'm sure. We both ran into this when we did the co-op tournament in summer. And that random AoE item is actually really nice. You don't always use it as the AoE item. Oftentimes you use it as vendor trash, but that money can be helpful in the early game.
Yeah, definitely for sure. You're going to want to see what it is. It can be, something pretty decent. A Thor hammer, a Zeus bonk, a Lit 2 stick, something, who knows. But it could also be an A-mute hammer. And you know what? That's at least a few bucks to get you going early. Maybe you can skip a few chests here and there if they're not, going to have XP for you. It'll be nice.
Now, it won't be an A-mute hammer here because item magic is not on. And it's just vanilla. But still, you get to sit there and think, oh, I got nuked early. Do I really need this Thor hammer at this point? How much does this Thor hammer actually worth? So, yeah, important. And if it's like a harm stick, that's gone. Sorry, guys. Yeah. And then, usual adjustments, and I'm sorry, once again, no faster ship. I'm a monster, I know.
We'll be looking for the floater very early.
I don't see... I think they've moved this on the new version. Where is the flockpicking?
It's under class.
Is it? I'm sure it's not on, but I want to check.
It actually is.
No, it's not. I don't see it.
Nope. I was looking at other. I was looking at other flags. Ignore me.
You're fine. You're fine. So we're good. So standard beta, standard adjustments, standard for now. I'm sure faster ship will get turned on sometime after Duck Derby, but standard in general, and we're good to go at this point. So Luffy is actually checking chat. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we are going to start looking at our parties. Oh, and I need to mark off, what was it, bridge and ship?
Free bridge, free canoe.
Free bridge, free canoe. I'm going to turn on my incentives window in the background now and actually have that up so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Because that's helpful. Oh, okay, new game. So, white... Oh, I'm playing with Castlevania sprites, guys. Sorry. Hopefully it doesn't confuse anyone. Okay, so we got a white mage, a red mage, a black belt, a thief, and a thief.
I've seen worse. I know the party. Party I'm taking.
I was going to have a nice long conversation with you about the variants in parties that you and I would take and the balance between the black belt and the fighter in this. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think you and I are probably both going to take thief, black belt, red mage, white mage.
No. I'm
really?
I am going to switch things up here.
Really? What are you taking? Two thieves?
I am actually going to go thief rainbow.
Wow. Is there a black mage?
Did
I miss that?
Yep, very last one.
There is a black mage. Oh! Nope, I'm gonna go different. I gotta be different. We're gonna do thief, black belt. Red mage. And black mage. So, to answer anyone in chat who might be thinking this, I can't see chat right now, but just in case. The reason why I'm doing this is I want the extra power from the black belt, assuming that with the right key item build out and some good trap chests, I'm going to get some decent levels under them. And I'm willing to sacrifice the white mage to get that, while not sacrificing most of my black magic. Luffy, your reasoning.
So, with these flags here, I'm just thinking, yes, the scaling's very black belt friendly, but I'm not going to be taking enough fights, I think, in order to get that black belt to the levels I wanted to get to. So I'm just going to go kind of all in here on a 3-man, depending on how magic goes, computation.
I mean, and I'm honestly leaning at that 3-man eventually, too. I'm pretty sure soon enough that thief is going to be kissing dirt. But I want the extra black magic, so... And you're going to sacrifice the white mage, I'm assuming?
Well, depending on how the white magic rolls, yes. She'll be kissing dirt.
I may be re-rolling, depending upon what we're doing. Okay, so if you are ready, Loof, I'm gonna start the timer early, and then we can actually do a countdown, if that works for you.
Works for me.
Oh, and bridge, and what was the other one? Canal, right?
Bridge and canoe.
Bridge. I am so off. Okay, bridge and canoe. Wow, the entire Circle C is open to us. Okay, if you're ready then, then, and
am ready.
I'm not... Okay, I see the timers now. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you're just a couple seconds behind me. That's not so bad. Well, that didn't work out so well for you. Okay, this is not terrible. What is our AoE? A Zeus Gauntlet. Okay. Okay. So ice, haste, and warp. I think those are pretty much what we're looking at.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell selection right there.
It's a nice spell selection. If I had to sacrifice the Zeus Gauntlet, I could. Don't see a need to do it yet, but I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You know what? Normally I wouldn't bother going back for this, but a 2 gold rapier, why not give the thief something to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have my thief throwing out the Zeus bonk. That's the goal right now. So.
Yeah, I threw that on the black belt just so I could get that taken care of. Cabin's cheap. That's nice. That's too much more. That. No, come on. You can tell I haven't raced in a little while. Looking real nervous over here, guys. Okay, reset, go, and let's go. Let's go fight some goobers.
Oh wow, little HP on him.
Oh really? Interesting.
Actually, a lot of HP on him.
Huh? He rolled. Wait.
Garland rolled up.
He's rolling deep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no trap.
All right, that's fair.
That's nice. That saves me from having to sell that later.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Oh, right, there's no encounters. I'm like, man, I haven't seen an encounter in a little while.
Read the flags, Dark Moon.
No! Okay. Fight. Fight. Magic. No. Item. Do. No. Come on. Haste. Not haste. I see haste and I immediately want to cast it, but no. No. Oh, Garland died in 2 casts. Garland just didn't like you, that's what it is.
Well, apparently not. I mean, maybe my spells rolled down, too.
Yep. There's our canal.
Mm-hmm.
And our tail. Well, actually, that's not as great for me as it is for you.
Yeah, I like finding that early, I'll tell you that.
I don't mind the experience that comes off of it. I don't care about it otherwise right now.
Yep. So something I like to do here when there are trap chests, like I like to take a peek here in Matoya's closet. Nothing there, we reset out. We save there, and then we just reset back. We throw a few extra steps in, sure, but you know what? We're going to see if there's any XP to be had, and there isn't, so we keep on moving.
And meanwhile, I'm going to skip it for right now, because I know an incentive item can't land there, and I just don't care. I just want to get into crap. And Luthi, you can see, is immediately going and fighting the pirates, whereas I'm going to go look at magic first and get that out of the way, because I just have a traditional route I follow.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Okay, don't have too much here. I don't want to have to buy a bunch of crap. Well, that kind of did exactly what I said it for. Magic is not great, by the way. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Alright, so we got ourselves a slab. Fine.
You can't have that. Perfect. Okay, so my red mage is actually looking pretty good right now. And I'll go save, just in case the pirates somehow manage to kill my party, which is unlikely. My Zeus Gauntlet alone will finish them off, but...
Yeah.
Fight. Item, Zeus, magic, ice, and we're good. And they're gonna die right now. So. Should be a nice little boodle of experience off them since we already have, like, 4 key items under our belt. Level 5! Love
not bad.
Yeah! Oh, wait. Get that slab. That would be useful. So we got... What did we get? I can't remember what we have anymore. Oh, I think I already marked it.
So, we have canal, we have tail, and we have a slab.
Yep, I got it. Took me a second to remember if I'd done crap or not. I had. It was great. Oh, you know what? I'm also going to buy some piers, and actually socks aren't bad either. There we go. Nice. And armor sitch is, crap. Okay.
Where are you going from here, Dark Moon? What's your move?
Sages are incentivized, and then what was it? Marsh Cave has at least one. Why am I? You got me talking. You're distracting me. That was your plan, wasn't it?
That was all part of the plan right now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's absolutely no reason to go over to the dwarf side, so I think Ice Cave area is the play. I see you're actually going to Ice Cave, and that reminds me, there's no encounter, so Ice Cave is actually a pretty safe bet.
Yep, I am 100% going to Ice Cave.
I think I will follow in your wake, because why not? We also have warps, so we can do those checks, get them out of the way quick, finish up the bottom floor, and then bounce without having to do a loop.
Yep,
nice.
One whole trip through Marsh Cave. You love to see the early utility of warp to help you with that.
Yep. In we go. And I don't even have to hard reset, because there's no point.
Nope.
None.
Well, I did just reset just in case, because, you know, but no need for a hard reset, yes.
Nope. Yeah, I did a reset as well. It's faster to come out of saving off of a reset than it is to actually menu back out by, like, frames. But it's frames. I'm saving my frames. Gotta save the frames.
Alright, so we come across our first trap chest here, and, well, I mean, that's handy.
I'll see it in a second. Oh, I got the ambush. Gotta love the ambush. One Zeus Bonk finishes them off. Lovely. And a second Zeus. Okay. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Oh, you locked up there for a second, dude.
Yeah, my internet did its crappy thing. It'll pop back up in a second.
Nope. Nope. Zeus. Ice. Come on, Zeus. Zeus, you're failing me.
So, not a bad weapon there.
About to find out what it is. You're a few seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I mean, we're quote-unquote racing right now, people, but, like, we're gonna be pretty much in, you know, close lockstep, I think, for the most part, yeah. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think we're gonna be too far off.
Gotta love those Zeus gauntlets, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Gotta love the fact that Grey Wolves always seem to roll up. Ugh. How is it the Grey Wolves always have so much health?
I don't know.
It's really annoying. There we go. That rune sword is actually nice. Since my thief can't do much else right now, rune sword's great. Heal pot. Another monster in the box. Holy crap, guys. I mean, yeah, I'll keep taking these freebie bounce. Are you getting a lot of ambushes? Or like
so far, I'm doing fine. The thief is doing his job so far.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is I keep getting a surprise attacks against the enemies. Like, I'm just doing great. Not complaining about it. Oh, you know what? Why am I being dumb? You probably did this and I didn't. The flame sword can go on the red mage. I'm sitting there going, I have no need for this flame sword right now. Who cares? Why did you go back in?
I forgot to check the last 3 chests.
Oops. Okay, well, that's embarrassing.
It is.
And I'm off. Whee! So I have options as to where I can go. Huh?
Darkmoon pulls ahead.
Darkmoon pulls ahead. Whee! So I have options as to where I can go right now. And yes, well, I'm over here by Volcano, and I could do Volcano. Volcano feels iffy?
It's a little suspect with our layout right now.
Yeah.
It's Fire 2 is kind of nice, sure. But
Ice
the only other spell the Ice 2 was, but I mean Fire 2 is the only other spell. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go, and we know that Marsh Cave is incentivized. Sure, we haven't gotten the Did I get all that? I got all that. Cool. We haven't gotten the key yet, so it might force a double dip at Marsh Cave. Oh, gee. I'll buy one of those. 2 of those.
So, question in chat from Autumn Out of Habit. Is there any merit to keeping a full inventory in trap chest flags to avoid the fight if the item is garbage? It probably won't apply in these flags because that's our only XP. You are 100% correct. That was a bit of a meta use that there was in the previous tournament. It was fill your inventory with crap so that way you know what it is to avoid the trap box.
So, level 6 magic has something. I'm gonna. Oh, you're right there with me, so you caught up fast. It's important to note that temper. That temper is going to be very nice, and now we have both haste and temper right off the bat, and I can just work out of here now. Thank you.
So we got the loot and we got the cube.
So it's actually that it's nice to have temper and fast out of the way, and we have warp out of the way. Like our march, we're starting to lock up our party for end game as far as their spells are concerned, and it's really nice having warp for marsh and ice and all those as early as we could. Like no complaints on any of that. I would appreciate better magic eventually showing up. Like Ice 3 and Fire 3 are great, but where's my nuke? Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna do the Ice 3. That'll be nice. I bought Fire 3 on my Black Mage as well, because what else are they gonna do? That's their level. But Ice is more applicable most of the time. Fire is just good for those times where you have the undead. So. Yep.
And we have Fire 2, so that's nice for some of the other undead, but Fire 3 will do some work if we have to dip ourselves into Earth Cave if we don't come across a nuke.
So I'm locked out of Wall. That blows.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but I'm not re-rolling at this point. I'm too far in it.
Yeah, there hasn't been much use for this White Mage so far that I've seen. Like, Wall's nice, Heal 3 is nice, but considering that we had Fade, a promotion lock, like we have Tail, that's awesome, but it's how many charges of level 6 magic is this White Mage going to get? Without life in the first 4 levels, probably not very many.
Not a lot, no. So despite the fact that Marsh is vanilla incentivized right now, I am going to go check the top, and that is entirely because of the trap chests and the fact that they are our only experience right now. Like, literally this is what I need, and it's gonna... Oh, that's disgusting. Thanks, game. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna burn one of those. Yeah, we're gonna burn 2 of those. I don't know. Oh! Okay, that's better. That's better. You're you're like, I don't know what he found up north, but I don't want to see it.
Maybe I'm gonna come back there. Maybe.
That's for the best. Not to spoil anything too bad, but lobsters.
Ooh, gross.
At like level 8 or whatever we're at, lobsters are not fun. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, we got a couple Zeus bonks and Ice too, so I mean, it's fine.
It's fine.
But I mean, lobsters still. I mean, we don't have any armor. Lobsters hit hard. Yeah,
we don't really want to deal with that. And I'll warp all the way back out just to get down to the bottom side. Because I mean, it's still faster to warp a couple times and do the menuing on that than it is to try and walk all the way out of Marsh Cave. So.
Oh yeah, 110%.
So Luffy's a little ahead of me, but because I took lobsters and he didn't, I'm actually a little. You're in the fucking way. Well, pardon my French. Way of the door right there. So I'm a little ahead of him on levels right now, and that's. I mean, that could come into play. Not saying it will, but it could.
Yeah.
Man, so much money right now. This is the problem when I play. I cuss while I play, like as much as Danny does. So, and I'm pretty sure you warped out the second you got that ship.
Yep.
Whereas I'm actually going to go check the last chest just to see if there's a little more monster treasure for me. Because
I did check the whole floor. I did do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we are at least not forced to go to Volcano immediately, which is nice.
Yeah, the canal is nice. That gets us out of the inner sea. We still have ourselves a canoe, so you know, there's no northern docks turned on. I don't think. So we're still going to be kind of funneled into certain directions here.
Do a quick save at Elfland for myself.
Let me actually.
And I saw that Luffy went to Dwarf. I won't yet. It's like with Matoya. There's nothing, like, aside from a monster in a box, there's nothing there at Dwarf for me yet, and I don't want to double dip it. So. So we have the decisions about where to go next. Everything is open to us. So we already did Sages, so there's no need to go to Crescent Lake. And I'm a big supporter of the always bet on Ordeals, which I think is exactly where Luffy is headed.
That's exactly where I'm going. The two options to me right now are, without Northern Doxon, it's Ordeals and it's Volcano, and Ordeals sounds a little more pleasant.
Yeah. So the one thing I'm going to check, and I believe Dragon Horde should be on for this. Oh, no. Guardia Incentive does not have Dragon Horde on, so I can't go park there yet because the bridge is not available to me. I cede a few extra seconds to Luffy because I'm slow.
Alright, so we have our Pillar Maze here in Ordeals. We got level 1 warped, so it's fine.
It's easy. It's going to be easy. Just don't lose your place and you'll be able to get through quick. Top. Nope. Bottom. Okay. Oh my god. Maze, stop. We get it, you're a maze. Stop it already. The first two pillars I take both send me back to the front door.
Of course they do.
Yeah, right? Like, thanks, game. Thanks.
I made it through.
I am bad at guessing. I did this, didn't I? Oh
okay.
God. Watch Darkmoon get lost in the pillar maze. Hey, I'm free! Yay! Oh, right, there's no trap chests. Okay. I'm like, oh, what's gonna be on the nightmare? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's fun. Well, now I have incentive to go to Dwarf. Look at me! I'll save some seconds on you.
Yep, so I will be double dipping over there, but, I mean, it's okay.
No, no, no! So, did you see that Manticores have trance?
I did not. I got turn order on them.
I didn't.
Luffy gains a few seconds back.
Thanks, guys. Eat nuke. just die already.
Usually, like seeing Manticores. You know, they're kind of friendly. They don't always have a lot of HP. They go down to a nice, like, tier 2 spell sometimes. When they have trance, that
that hard pass. Hard pass. So, TNT. We get to go see where this is, and if TNT doesn't lead to anything, I think we're funneled at this point to Volcano.
Yeah, that's the only option left on the table. I mean, we found our Ice 3, we found Nuke. Volcano is certainly less daunting, but I mean, it's still a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay.
I think with Ice 3 and Nuke, it's just, oh, look, we can go back to Mars if you want.
We can. Yay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so. And that does open things. Yay.
It does. It does. Alright, so I am going to go back in for these chests over here. Something about these flags you're going to want to remember, like, while you are going fast, you don't got to worry about saving on the overworld all the time. Like, it pays off to do that every now and again.
Yeah.
So, I had to exit out, use a house, and then go back in when I could have done it in one shot if I just used the house like I normally would if I was, you know, running without the counters that we are right now.
So Darkmoon's going to get some time back.
He is.
Look at me. I mean, I didn't know the key was going to be if I'm playing fair, but having the key here, I'm instantly like, I'm just gonna go take these monsters. Why not?
Yep.
Now, Ice 3 does not actually work that great against Gargoyles in comparison to something they might actually be weak to, but they're weak, so Ice 3 being the level 3 version of it, still probably gonna do decent damage, and you can see it's actually taking them out okay.
The next box is very, very nice.
Yeah. So, level 12. Lovely.
Nice.
Oh, you got the 4-pack. I only got the 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Boo! Boo this game! Boo! Luffy gained some levels on me. This is gonna be our competition. This is the whole of the commentary here.
Yeah. So we haven't seen the best gear in the world yet from these trap chests too,
No.
but you'll notice, oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, you got something good, I see.
I did.
You did. I'm okay with level 14, though. I mean, my black belt's starting to become halfway decent, honestly.
Yeah, pretty good, actually.
And because I'm here, I'm just gonna check the rest of these. You never know if you might luck into something.
Mm-hmm.
Even with, like, rare stuff behind, the game will still sometimes drop something good in a non-good, quote-unquote, chest.
Yeah.
So
I am leaving them behind because I come from speed and power, and that my time ain't worth that. But Dark Moon 100% valid in opening them, and I can pay for that at some point, depending on what I leave behind.
Luffy's honestly a better player than I am, so the few seconds I see here or there are exactly the illustration you're going to get of that.
Interesting. Okay. So I went to Canary Lock to see what that was.
Yeah, and I'm going to go do Marsh Locked.
Mm-hmm.
I had a house from the various boxes I pulled, so I have plenty of warp casts, and this just feels like an easy move to do, especially without the trap tiles being there. This is just come in, do it, get out, be done.
Yeah,
this is the Caleb play.
Yep, that's free.
Yeah. Caleb likes the Marsh checks.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do them when other people won't, and I know I'm behind you just by basic instinct. So, and I'm doing the walk to avoid all the spike tiles, even though I don't need to, because no spike tiles. But
we're trained and conditioned to walk certain paths.
Yeah, and the thing is, oftentimes you don't want to break a habit, like because this flag set might allow you to not do that. But other stuff, you're sitting there going, well, if I break that habit, will I remember to not break it for these other ones? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
So the fun shuffle of Marsh Cave Bottom right there, leaving you to go all the way to where Marsh Cave Vanilla is.
Yep.
How nice of them.
Totally vanilla. And I mean, you can see exactly what I'm doing, so you could see that I got the crown there. But if you were playing fairly, you wouldn't know that. You'd be sitting there going, do I want to go to Marsh and get that or not?
Yeah, right now, I would be leaving that behind.
Even if you knew.
Even if I knew, because of what I got out of Canary Locks.
Which I will do in a sec, but I am going to go do Astos while I'm here and get an extra check out of the way. And the thing that this does, along with letting me go check the Astos boxes, which I can already see 2 of them, don't have any monsters in it, so I don't care as much. The thing that's also... Astos had no health. The thing this also does is probably gets me another key item, which it did. So, bonus. So I just get to keep walking the key item train, and in the process, start getting bigger and bigger experience bonuses. Because remember, as we said, 10% per key item. That's big.
This is good for Dark Moon's black belt composition, that's for sure.
And that's exactly the way I'm playing it, is I'm focusing on the things that will get my black belt to be better. You are more or less just concerned about making sure that your thief can get some levels and then get through the game quickly.
Exactly. The party I took is built to just get levels and go.
I will take a free fight against these guys, please and thank you.
Okay.
Should just cast Fire 3. I don't know why. Well, because they're weak. It doesn't matter. Oh, yay. An Ice Sword. There it is. There's the item you got. Okay. And it's still faster to warp out of this. I'm going to pop the inn so I can get my levels back. We still haven't seen the shop item, have we?
We have not.
Okay, and since the crown turned into the herb, this makes it easy for me to just go do the herb turn in as well. So I am just banging these out, which is nice. Come on. There you go. Oh! So
we
this is...
at the end.
Yeah, this... You got zonked?
Yep, we zonked at the end of that.
I didn't. I very much did not. So, this is a situation where if Luffy really had played that way, which he's committing to right now, he's committing to the bit, which congratulations on him, he'd skip the crown no matter what, and I just got the floater, so I'm very happy.
Yep, and because I'm going to show you what I would have done right here, I'm going to Volcano. Even though I know Dark Moon got that, I'm making the play that I would normally make.
Yeah, no, and that's entirely fair. That's exactly what I, like, in your situation, that's exactly what I would have done. Like, I'm going to skip this, or I'm just not going to go here. I'm going to keep following it out, and I'm saying that my gamble is going to tell me that this is how it has to be.
Yep.
So
I know that depending on what I get here, which I now know is not the floater, depending on what I have here, I have to do what Darkmoon just did anyway. So I'm playing, okay, let me go kill a fiend now or see what I can find here, because I want chest dense locations still for levels.
But I don't know that there's a Zonk sitting here, so I have to come in and do this. And do these fights as if they're normal. Fire 2. So, ooh. The ghouls are sitting there going, hey, by the way, we know you like to use fire against me. We're going to use fire against you, sure. It was kind of rude, honestly. I didn't appreciate it. Okay. Oh, Ice Armor. That's actually nice when I finally class change, if I class change, which I probably won't. So remember, the black belt gets more MDef per level as a black belt than it does as a master. So if you have a black belt in your party, you are probably not class changing. Probably. I mean, you could, but probably. Oh, black belt's actually starting to crank out some damage. Nicely done. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's even better. Thank you, game. I can keep doing stuff. So put this bad boy on here. Cast some magic to get me out. And let's go do that turn. I'll just keep doing turns. Now, you'll notice I'm not doing the slab turn-in yet, and that's because I don't have the bottle. And while I could go do the one, I kind of don't want to double dip, especially with the chance of it being a zonk, without doing the being able to get both of those key items in that location cranked out together. And honestly, I think my next move here, no matter what, even though there is the, oh, that's not fun. Even though there is the, the Cardia incentive is turned on right now, my play is basically go save it in to get my levels back, my magic levels back, and then come over and do Volcano as well, because I'm actually in a good place to do it now.
Yeah, that's a good move for Dark Moon now. He's got levels to go and do this dungeon. He's going to get some experience as he goes, too. So,
and if I'm lucky, the bottle or something will be in this dungeon, and I can start cranking out all my checks at once. Like, I'm trying to maximize routing efficiency now. So, like, I'm going to more or less just ignore any chest, because I actually have some decent weapons even. I'm going to ignore any chest that isn't a monster. I just don't care about anything else at this point. Really? I get ambushed by imps. Really? Really?
That's so nice of them.
And the imps have stun touch. Just die. You're just imps. I should just run from you, but whatever. Just die. You're not even worth my time. You suck. So I can wander along the top here and see that there's no monsters in those boxes. I don't even have to be safe about anything. Nope. Come on.
Alright, perfect. So I came into this dungeon also with a second purpose, and that was killing my white mage, which is now done. And look at that.
I don't care about a shark. I don't care about the opal shield. I don't care about you guys either. You're just a weapon. Who gives a crap? Apparently you're going to die anyway, though, because that's just how it's going to be. Or not. Okay. Well, now you just want to die. So just die. Just you won't let me run, even though I have a thief. Just die. Just go away. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a ribbon. I'm not going to complain about a ribbon. Where is that? That's over here. Well, you can have that then, that's fine. I think at this point here, warping isn't faster, so we'll just walk this out. Now, the nice thing is, without encounters on at all, The thing about actually walking on lava tiles does not really apply here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't have to worry about taking damage on lava tiles. I'm going to try and skip them as much as I can in just this one instance. Because I want to conserve as much health as I can for when I actually get to a chest. I'll still screw it up, but I'll try. I'll try. Luffy being about a floor ahead of me right now.
Yeah, and I'm taking fights still as I go because this is the only spots that I'm getting XP.
Yeah, I was willing to ditch the... Oh, that is lovely. Thank you. I was willing to ditch the... No, you know what? You can probably kill him now. The shark and something else, because they don't really matter. They're so low of experience, it's not even worth taking them. But some of these other ones are really worth taking. So... And unfortunately, my party doesn't want to die, so... But I'm also in this weird position where it's not so great if I let them die. It's really strange. I don't care about you. I don't care about any of that. Go away. What are you? Are you something good? You are. I'll take that. No, you know what? Nuke. Just straight up nuke. I wouldn't mind right now if my thief decided to kick the bucket. He's gotten enough levels that I'm getting his ambush bonus, and that's all I care about.
Life Reboot, I appreciate the heads up right there. I would have found it at some point.
What'd he do?
He reminded me that I had something in my inventory.
Cheaters?
So right here, this is kind of bad news for me with the item I just got. Because it's going to just lead me further and further away from where Dark Moon is.
I'm gonna do this.
Wow, that was a paper carry.
That'll be nice to hear. I'll play it as if I didn't know that, though. So what I'm trying to do is hope that at some point some monsters decide to kill... Oh, that's lovely. At some point some monsters decide to kill the guys that actually don't matter to me, which are the Thief and the Red Mage in comparison to my Black Mage. I'd rather have levels right now on my Black Mage just to crank out good experience on them. And actually get them to a point where they can survive some of the crap that Topher's going to be throwing at us. So, as long as I can kill my Thief and my Red Mage, I'll be a very happy camper. You don't have that, you have that. Okay, fight that. Magic. Nope. So yeah, Luffy is ahead of me right now, but without that floater, it doesn't feel like he is.
Yep, and you're gonna see like the benefits and the pleasure of faster ship because Dark Moon's just gonna keep pulling faster and faster ahead of me because while I'm in my mind, I'm gonna be following a good route here by what I just got. I'm gonna hope that my floater's at the end of this, which it's not.
Because you're playing it fair.
Yes, because I'm playing it fair. So we'll see what this turns into because I have to go to that floater chain sooner or later because without Northern Docks, I can't do this floaterless.
And I am taking some dinky fights that I think it's just faster to kill instead of actually try and run away from them because my thief still doesn't want to run sometimes. He's kind of a jerk.
And there is still good items behind these fights.
Yeah. So, like, I got an opal bracelet behind a decent fight, and the game doesn't care what fight... No, I don't want to heal you. The game doesn't care what fight's in front of the gear, it just knows that it has to trap in the gear. So, like, opal bracelet could have been behind the chimeras, the opal bracelet could have been behind the mugs. The game doesn't care. Where's my temper? That's right, it's on you, and you have one chest. Okay. Oh, crap, the vanilla chest is locked. I just remembered that. I'm like, wait, I didn't get the item here. Why didn't I get the item? That's why I didn't get the item here. Right. Okay. I have to go back. Oh, thank you, you killed my thief. You did exactly what I wanted. Yay! Thank you, Carrie. Level 21. Huzzah. And I got everything I wanted out of that. Now I actually have to go back to Carrie, because I'm done. But I remembered this on my own. Who knew it could happen? Darkmoon did it good. This is the first and last time you will see that. And we're out. So that is the rod for me. And that is the fire orb for me. Oh, I got the herb cave cave crystal. Haven't found bottle, adamant, oxyel, or chime. And we're on our way. Okay. That was legit me having to think my way through this, because I didn't know. At this point, with rod on the table, I'm going to go do slab turn in, just because I'm going to be in the area. It's all proximity play. I'm here by Melmond, finally. I'm going to do my Melmond, like, errands, and then I'll go to Earth Cave, because I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And I just took that fight there, and that fight was a little costly. It did kill my Black Mage, which is not the best ever, but I can two-man this no problem, because it is still just Earth Cave, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, I get that. And for me, I don't necessarily care about anything except fights now, because I've gotten such fantastic gear, and 2 ribbons and a pro ring.
Same.
Am solid. I don't give a crap anymore. I'm entirely just find fights and go now.
Yeah, vendor trash right there.
So I am gonna pop a save right outside Earth Cave, even though I just saved at the inn. And I'm not gonna do every single fight that's available on these floors, because now I'm sitting here going, I'm level 21, 22. I have 2 characters left. My entire goal now is just to find fights along the way and try and get through this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. I'll take a blue D fight. That is lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take it more if they'd actually not, like, stand up. If they'd actually die. Would you please die? Don't. Okay, thank you. Thank God for ribbons protecting against meat. Oh my god, these are chonky.
Yep,
okay,
they're thick.
You're just gonna die.
They're very, very thick.
Very thick. Wow. Okay. But I mean, that was 10 grand.
Yeah, I had to exit. I exited out and saved because I burned so many.
I get that.
All right, so that item right there tells me now that I have to go and do what I didn't want to do earlier.
That you're screwed. Yeah.
Yep. I have just gotten blocked into having to go back to Marsh. So it's fine though.
I mean, it'll force you into a position where you finally get to catch up.
Yep.
Which, in and of itself, not bad.
We'll see.
Yeah, not necessarily bad. It does force you to get your floater, and so you're walking out? No, you're not walking out.
No, I'm on Earth 4.
No. You're going farther. Like, you are 2 floors ahead of me right now. So, you have to follow the chains that I followed eventually to get the floater and all that. But long term, you're really not going to be that far behind me.
Yeah, Darkmoon's probably got me by a good, minute and a half right now.
That's probably all it is, honestly. Not much more than that.
He's one short Temple of Fiends ahead of me.
It's a lead. Don't get me wrong. I can 100% bleed. Like, yeah. This is not much of a lead at all, in all honesty.
Hate, I'm not sure about that. Question from Hate. I mentioned this earlier, and I didn't want to give away too much to you, but why didn't you run away from the Blue Dragon fight there and try to take it with 3 instead of 2?
Because I only have a Black Mage and a Black Belt right now, and the Black Mage is at the point against large enemies like that where I probably wouldn't run away on my first or second try, and I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
So, it was just faster for me to actually just kill the Blue Ds, than try to run away and amp for a better fight, especially when I have to feel like I'm behind the 8 ball because I'm me and I play slow.
Mm-hmm.
This is me sitting there going, I will settle for whatever I get. Like, I only took the 2 Agama fight instead of running away for the 4 Agama, because I didn't want to waste the time trying to get the better fight.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm back in Marsh Cave, and what would I do? Now, I know the chest is in the vanilla location. What would I do if it was random? I'd probably go down and do the left room first. So I'll check these 3 rooms again, too.
And that's exactly what I did. I'm like, there's a good chance it's going to be over here, but I'm going to do standard routing on randomized chests.
Yeah. Like, maybe I would go to that room first because I, memory hole that it's a random location, but I'm not going to... I'm going to play this how I would play it.
Yeah. If you remembered what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I pick up my crown there, not bad. I parked right next to Northwest Castle
Please,
there in the
game,
river
come
system,
on.
so that's fine.
There's nothing more annoying than being ambushed by a fight that you know you're just going to kill instantly the second you get a chance.
Yep.
It's just the game wasting your damn time. And the only reason I did it was for a pro ring. I just wanted the pro ring.
I did the same thing. I took the same fight.
Yep. There's the Oxyale, that's nice. And I have the key, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I can actually...
Alright, so I pick up my herb now.
Oh my god, my black mage is stacked! You gotta love a black mage with a gold bracelet, ribbon, and both pros. Like, so nice. And yeah, magic speaking, I'm honestly pretty good at this point. I don't have a lot to stress about. My entire job now is just to get out of here as fast as Luffy does. Good low roll on that fire against a guy that's weak to it. Proud of you making this fight take a second round. Good job there. Just nuke. Oh my god, game. Just kill the Lich. Lich had more health than Carry. What is that, game? Come on.
So right there, we get our news about the floater, and we go womp womp. But we do have 2 orbs lit, so it's fine.
Yep. So that, and you reminded me to actually mark that off on my foot tracker because I'm terrible about remembering that. Okay, so now the thing that I can do is I can come in here and start doing these incentive checks. And we know that there's 3 incentives in this area, namely the, I went to the wrong one, the Cardia incentive along with Sea and Waterfall. And I'm still taking chests, even though I probably shouldn't. Oh, this is gross. Well, okay. We'll just hope they died in nuke. And they didn't, and this is probably going to be bad for me, because I didn't save here. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, this is bad. Please die, heirs. Please don't roll up. Oh, you rolled up. Oh, you rolled up a lot. And I'm going to cede a lot of time to Luth now. Please die. Please. Please. Thank you. God. Had I saved on the island, and I actually thought about doing that, I would not be taking this. I would just reset out of this fight. But I was dumb, and I decided to take this fight. So I'm stuck with it now. And the 7 grand is nice, but absolutely not worth it. Nor is that mage stick. Whee! That was a waste of time. Thanks, game. So, we are going to say we're gonna. Come on, there's your reset. Thank you. And you can see Luffy is not that far behind me at this point. No trap chests, don't care. He's over here with the dragons. Did you already do your crystal turn-in and all that?
I did not turn in the crystal yet, no.
Okay. So that's something I have on you, even though it's not worth it. But I do have that on you.
Right now, in my mind, all I'm thinking of is how far ahead is Dark Moon of me, because I took forever to get into the air, so...
You're playing desperation right now, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what my decisions are pretty soon.
How did the ogres roll up? I mean, come on, game. I didn't need the heal helm, I just wanted the experience. Out of the way. And I could fight Bahamut for, like, stuff, but I'm not going to. I don't care.
I did fight Bahamut because I wanted my ninja, and now my ninja has a katana, and now he's more dangerous.
I have a black belt who's, like, level 26. I'm already dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm low on supplies, but I'm dangerous. Go. Yeah, whatever, go. Thank you. Now, the thing is, even without, and I really didn't need that, so the Cardia incentives included a ribbon. We knew the Cardia incentives were going to, or the incentives in general would include a ribbon. The Cardia incentive was the ribbon. So, that wasn't great for me, because I only need 2 ribbons for my party, and I didn't need the 3rd. But what are you gonna do? I do want a nice fat stack of houses and some more heals. Thank you. We are good now. Oop, nope. I actually want that. I need my airship. Thank you again. And now Luffy has caught up. So this is also a really nice illustration of just how decisions will let the game swing back and forth.
So I like to save at that little cross junction right there in the river system and on-rack. With no encounters too, I'm going through this whole entire waterfall, and I know that if this is crap, I'm resetting back, and I'm right outside on-rack instead of having to walk something out that's nothing.
And that's very smart, and I 100% didn't do that. I'm assuming it's probably something good here, because there's not that many locations left, and I kind of need whatever's here.
Yeah, this was required.
Yeah. Oh, this is lovely. I'll take this. Please and thank you. Goodbye. Sure, okay. Whatever. Die. Thank you. Die. Thank you. That was a good fight to get. I liked that guard sentry. Level 26 is helpful for my character. No, I didn't want that one. I want this one. I mean, if I have to take it, I'll take it. Just die. Just die. Thank you.
So I think... Looking at my items, I believe now that I am in go mode. Right? Ride, Oxyel, Chime.
Yeah, you are in go.
I am.
So unless you want Mazamoon, you're good to go.
Yep, there is an item out there that I want. Maybe it's Masa, maybe it's not. So I'm going to check a cheeky little look right here inside of TFC. I'm also going to do it for the fans.
And since you pointed it out, which I probably would have thought about eventually, I'm not going to do that. Now that I have my chime, and I'm sitting there going, oh right, I have my chime. I marked it off on my tracker. I don't need to go do anything else. I'm not going to bother with that, and I'm just going to move ahead.
Yep. The thing is also, I found exactly what I wanted.
You got the Mazamoon? Oh,
nope,
defense sword. Nice.
I got defense sword, yep. So now I have my ruse, and I have my ninja. I'm good to go.
I don't care about the ice, but the encounters in here are nice. So I'm just going to do this. Now, there is one way that I could really die here and, like, lose a lot of time to Luffy. If Kraken is bad, and by skipping that defense sword that I didn't want, I have just given up the game to him.
Possibly.
Because 2 bad punches, and my black belt, who's only level 27, is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
No coming back from that. No, don't want that room. But I will check the chests on this floor, because there are plenty of chests and a good chance of getting some more good encounters here.
Yeah.
I'll take this fight. This is a decent fight. Of course, they're all going to run away, so I'm not going to actually get to kill any of them, but I'll take it. I got 3 of them. I'll take 3. That's level 28.
Same.
Slowly getting to the point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right?
I already had one, but nice.
So you're probably rolling a full party, and I'm still rocking 2 people.
I have Ninja, Red Wizard, Black Wizard up right now.
I probably should have pulled some people up, but I'm still low enough on my levels that I don't even want to risk it.
Mm-hmm. If Dark Moon gets to 32 before we get into Temple of Fiends, that's not the greatest ever for me.
No, that probably screws you a bit.
Yeah, I'm in trouble if that's the case.
I am going to put my Black Wizard up front. Oh, good. Hold. I'll take a hold. So that they can take a hit just in case. Survived! Hell! Go Black Mage.
Kraken hitting like a kitten.
Yeah, the kitten Kraken.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's level 26 across 2 of my Light Warriors and 23 on my Black Wizard. I like where I'm at right now.
It wasn't even a level for me. Yeah, now I thought about going in and picking up my guys, but no, I still need levels. Mm-hmm. So, this is, right now, like, even on a short Topher, this feels a little dicey to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like where I'm at right now. I know that I'm going to take a look in a couple rooms here as well, because I'd like to get just a few more levels to get that ninja above 400 HP. But as you can see, there is nothing to behold there.
Did I get a full heal? I got a full heal. Oh, let's also not have my Black Mage up front. How's that sound? That sounds great. And I don't know if you're going to check greater than less than, but I am not going to because I need to save all the time I can get.
Yep, I'm going to take a peek.
So my route here is, I know there are chests everywhere. I don't care about them. I'm just going to go check a couple chest-dense areas. So, like, one room on Sky 1. No monsters. Okay. And then I will go check... Spiders. That's not even a fight worth taking.
Yeah, but the item is going to be worth it.
Oh, did you find the Mazza?
I didn't know. Mazza's not going to be here.
Oh, you're right. It won't. It'll be here.
No, it'll be there.
It'll be here. Look at that.
But I will take a free power bonk.
That is nice. Again, something I'm not going to get. Scorpion,
so now,
just please run.
Defense sword and power bonk. I'm going to get some levels on this ninja to be able to get a few magic casts. I have one right now. So I'll be able to get a couple shots of fast before I get to Temple of Feeds, hopefully.
And now I'm willing to check a couple floors here. See if there's anything else that's worth taking.
No fights in either one of these rooms over here, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, that does suck. I only got one Sphinx off of the single trap chest I found in this dungeon so far. That sucks. Please stop giving me armor. I don't care about armor.
We're going to pick up this Massa because it is the better weapon than the Katana, even though the Katana has better crit.
And you'll note, despite the fact that incentive items aren't supposed to be behind the traps, Mazza is a good weapon and not a key item, so it's still behind the trap box.
Yep.
That's an important distinction to make. Level 29. I'll take that. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but level 29's doable at the scaling we're at. It's a possibility.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And I got a couple meat shields to take the hits for me.
One thing I would love to find in here is a Warmech, but alas, we're not going to see that.
No. He'd have to be guarding the Mazamoon, which he wasn't. So that's a nothing burger for us right there.
Yeah. So Dark Moon is a Bridge of Destiny and a teleporter maze ahead of me.
Ooh. Kraken's got some beef to punch with. I do not like seeing that. Or Tiamat, I should say. Stop punching my black belt! Stop it! You got a perfectly good black mage up front, don't punch it! No, you're just gonna kill me and Luffy is gonna take the lead. Thanks, Tiamat. Oh, where was that ink earlier? Damage poison, cool. And now I'm not going to have levels on my black belt as well. I want everyone to notice that. Tiamat not playing nice.
Yeah, Tiamat got a little absorb on her, too.
I died.
Alright, so we're going to see how much this power bonk is going to pay off for me right here.
And that's the game right there, probably. Luffy should be able to finish this out, and I'm not going to be able to. Like, I'll take out Tiamat this time or something, but this is where the black belt composition for me falls apart.
Alright, cool. We get through.
There you go, see? And so I have to skip the Mazamoon, even though I know there's, like, experience I need there. I just need to get through this as fast as possible, because now I'm bleeding time. So no level 29 for me, now I'm just going to be level 28. Oh yeah, we need to mark off our water orbs.
Oh, correct. Do that real quick. Oh.
So please, don't keep punching. Oh god, black belt! Why do you have to go wrong? There's some damage, finally. Thank you. I got the worst luck on that fight. That was awful. That's FFR roulette right there for you. Blaze I'm fine with. I don't care about Blaze. Feel free to blaze me all day. We're blazing. I want to blaze it with... Oh, actually, if I can kill this team. Perfect! That'll help me get caught back up on... Ooh, even a little ahead. I'll take it. Now I'm level 30, so I'll take that. That worked out okay for me in the end.
Alright, so Lich. Oh wow, really?
Survived, huh?
Hmm.
I should have sailed downwards instead of upwards, but too late now. Oh, that threw me for a bit of a loop there. That was awful. I caught back up quick, but that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
That was not how that fight needed to go for me to keep ahead.
Alright.
Stop.
Oh my god. She had no HP.
Land. Thank you. And we're in, and we're going. There's a trap. I'm gonna check what it is.
Oh boy. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
I don't care about this fight at all. Just leave me alone. Okay. So, loot. Fight. Fire 2. No, actually. Oh. Now I'm spinning. Fire 3, thank you. And I'm trying to conserve my resources right now.
Oh, such a clutch Ice 3.
If you'd rubbed my black mage, I would have been so pissed. Just saying.
Yeah, he rubbed my white mage right away.
Yeah, but they're disposable. Okay, so Carrie. Carrie can be with black belt up front, that's fine. You are gonna use one of the only hastes that you're probably gonna ever get out. You're just gonna wait because you don't matter. And nuke.
Nuke and... Alright, so Tiamat. Much less absorb on Tiamat.
Well, Carrie wasn't entirely paper for me, unfortunately. Oh! Carrie's gonna try and kill my guys. Okay. Oh, God, I have to reset. Carrie has nuclear.
I did not see that.
No, because you didn't have to do more than one round of fight against Carrie, whereas I had to suffer. That's the FFR roulette again right there. Okay, game. Let's see how it is. Wow, Fire 3 rolled for nothing because this game hates me. Oh my god. Really? Game. Please stop. Fire 3 against Lich rolled for 30 or 73 damage.
That's disgusting, actually.
Yeah, like what was that? Game. Thank you. Okay, now I know that Carrie has stuff. I don't want to deal with that stuff. But you can see, despite our diverging paths, Luffy and I aren't really that far apart.
Yep.
I'll burn a single temper. Of course, you go out of order because you're a dumbass. I'm gonna lose the red mage because Carrie wants to do all skills.
Okay, we should be fine.
Don't let the nuclear come out. Thank you!
Alright, we're done.
Good.
Whew, GG's. Thank you, Life Reboot. So, for me, that defense sword that I went and grabbed and that power bonk for me...
Did not mean to have you up front. That was dumb.
Was a bit of the difference. That's what able to make that ninja viable without getting the few more levels that I would have liked to have gotten finding fights up Sky. That power bonk was pretty key.
Gotta lose my black belt here. Game, come on. There it was. Okay. Out out of the way, bat. Apparently, Kraken was confused because there wasn't a white mage to attack.
Oh, so what? He go right for your black belt?
He went right for my black belt. Twice. My black belt with an opal and a ribbon and a pro ring right now. He's like, no, I'm just gonna kill your black belt. Whatever.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, something we didn't talk about, like, even though Darkman doesn't have the levels he would typically want for a black belt, like, he's got some gear that's really nice to give it some absorb, so that is just like, that. You know, you just shake your head at that. There's nothing you can do.
No. This feels risky, but it's really, like, this is about what you'd want to, you just have to play it out this way. You just have to play it out. So watch what's going to happen is now that my black belt is in third slot, Kraken's going to immediately go for them again. Because that's this game. And I don't really care how many heal pots I'm burning here because I just have to get through these.
Yeah, short Topher also makes it where resource management like this is not, you know, as big of a deal because you're not having to go through encounters as you go down.
My turn order has blown every single round. Every single round. That's fine. Don't kill. You can kill him. I don't care about him. He's fine.
That was a big hit.
It was. It was very beefy. And a little scary.
Yep.
But as long as it goes on someone I don't give a crap about, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I don't care about the red mage, but you will get some of the stuff I have laying around. I don't have my silver anymore. That was silly of me. Oops. Pro Cape can go up. And you can have a ribbon. It's not going to provide you a bunch of protection, but whatever. Go have fun. And you get to see my bat Matman sprite, which is just fun. No, I'm going to save that temper. We're just going to go straight nukes. A haste and a nuke and a punchy punch man. And of course you... Well, those tempers really worked out. Okay.
Oh boy.
So the decision I have... Oh my god, game. Could you...
Wow.
I'm dead. Oh my god, really? Well, there's no way I'm getting past Chaos with this.
11 hits, 181, wow.
I'm gonna pop Danny in the back, and... Yeah, I have no fast, I have no tempering, I have no bonk, I have no sword. The likelihood is I'm dead right here because there's no way to get my black belt up and running the way I want him to be. So I need the most kittenish chaos I could ever get as I hold A and pray.
Yeah, Dark Moon's really gonna like to get a crit loop right here.
3 hits for 20. 3 hits for 29.
Yeah.
I don't even want fire. I don't know what I want. Like no, I'm dead. And that's it. I'm done. That's enough.
Oh.
So on this particular time, with the party that we got, I chose poorly. So,
looking at these flags, like, and even though we got the black belt in the draft, like, I didn't think we'd get enough levels to get into 32, and you saw Darkmoon two-manning that quite a bit.
Yep.
Really getting into that, you know, trying to get his black belt up. He took a lot of fights right there, and it just wasn't enough XP to get through to get him to where he wanted to be.
No, there were probably some really good fights out there, but they weren't on the chests that were on my path. And the chests that were on my path a lot of the times were like Sayhaks and Imps. Yep. So the risk I took didn't pay off at all.
Yep. And you can nitpick if you want to be like, well, maybe you should have ran from a fight, you know, try to get the max amount of XP out of the one. Even that, I mean, you're talking negligible at that point. You saw we were like right in line, pretty much right in Temple Fiends at the same time. We were neck and neck. So it could have broken a whole myriad of different ways there.
Yeah. And if I'd actually gone for the stuff that Luffy had there, the defense sword, the power bunk, actually try to dig that stuff out just so I'd have it, I would have been like 2 or 3 minutes behind his chaos finish by the time I even entered Topher. Like, the black belt was nice to have for parts of the game, but he just came in, especially for the themes that we had, the way they rolled, he came in underpowered. And that was a gamble. And I took the gamble, but, like, and a lot of times it'll pay off. This time it didn't.
Yeah, and I got pretty lucky to get the defense sword where it was. I only had the one check and C right there.
Yep.
And then to be able to find the power bunk there in greater than less, and like normally I skip that room even when there's fights to be had to get levels.
Yep.
But I just wanted to see what was in there. There's 10 chests. They were all 3 trap chests on that floor too. You saw there was nothing on Sky 1. Yep. So that was the right move to go down there, and seeing the power bonk, I knew I wanted it. I knew that was a win condition for me without having temper on my red wizard. So it was the play to make, and I got lucky to run into the defense sword and the power bonk in my way.
Yeah, if you hadn't gotten those, we might have been at this for another half an hour trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would have went and found life on the white mage just to make certain. Like
Yeah, I would have been digging like, okay, does Temple of Fiends have some spike chests sitting in it that we didn't check? Is there spike chests somewhere else? I would have been digging everywhere to try and find.
Yeah. We probably would have ended up going to mermaids because we looked at most places that had that chest dense areas that we were talking about earlier. So
the Sky 3 6-pack. Like if we were really struggling, even that Sky 3 6-pack sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so, and it doesn't take that long to get up there.
No, and then if there's nothing there, you just reset back out because whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, I took the gamble. I hoped that 29 would have worked on or 30 actually would have worked on black belt. And you'll hear people say 30 to 32, depending upon what you're doing, be perfect for it. But my black belt was just not pulling stuff today. 29 damage on 3 hits against chaos. That was pathetic.
Yeah, and without the fast caster and without any temper as a way to buff it, like you really had to hope for a very low absorb chaos, and it just wasn't there.
But seeing the super punchy Tiamat and the high absorb Tiamat carry into or Lich into Kraken into Tiamat, like that was just a Temple of Fiends that was not different from my party.
Right.
Just not. I needed a life caster, and I needed a life caster that was going to stay up. And with Kraken there was no chance of that happening. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but that was fun.
It was. So, any other questions in chat? I mean, you have chat open, so you'll know.
Nope. So far, nope.
Okay.
Just some GGs from everybody. So thanks for hanging out, guys.
I mean, that was fun. I didn't finish it, but that was in part because this is a race, and the race was over. I lost. So
and he took his couple of dives. He tried to punch through a couple different times. Like after that, last wipe to chaos. I mean, even if this was a real race setting and we were, competitively going, I think that would have been it for me as well. I was like, all right, GG's, you won, nice job.
We did what we needed to do to validate it. We validated our run. We're done. Yeah. And that's the thing. At a certain point, I'm sitting there going, I could bang myself against this for another 30, 40 minutes, and eventually the FFR roulette would let me through. Eventually. But it wasn't fun, and we're playing a game, so it should be fun.
Yeah, fun is the name of the game. If you're not having fun, then maybe this isn't for you.
So this particular seed probably wasn't. So, all right. Well, then in that case, Luffy, do you actually want to take us home this time?
Yeah, I will. So let me say a thank you to everybody who joined us in chat tonight, hanging out, watching us have a little exhibition race, and show you guys what we would do and some of the things we would think about when we're opening trap boxes. Life Reboot's got the Async Live, so go get it. If you're out there and you want to race it, should be a lot of fun. To my buddy Dark Moon joining me tonight in the race, thank you. And thank you to Final Fantasy Randomizer channel for hosting us tonight. So with that, ciao and chillax, everybody. Final Fantasy Randomizer fam, we gone.